All right, good Thursday morning, everybody. I'm going to do a little bit of sewing. The product that I'm currently sewing isn't available on my store or on Facebook right now. I'm going to be sewing a reusable cloth menstrual pad. And the reason you're not going to see this on my store is because the FDA deems reusable cloth pads as a medical device, which means in order to be compliant by their standards, I have to pay an almost $5,000 fee to them, and they check absolutely nothing in my home. It's just a fee they want you to pay, saying basically that you read their guidelines and that you're going to adhere to them. So I'm trying to figure out how to work around that. If there's a loophole somewhere, if there's a co-op I can join and pay a portion of that fee where we collectively, gather that money together. But individually, I myself cannot afford a $5,000 fee to a company or a governing body who does not even check my home, the products I'm using, etc. So I'm just top stitching this pad for everybody who's interested in seeing my sewing process here. And this is pretty much the same for everything that I do. This one I'm sewing a little bit thicker just because of the backing fabric that I'm using. It's a fuzzy fleece that's not 100% waterproof, but it is a little bit more water repellent than other fabrics, such as the cotton topper here. And you'll notice that I'm using, try to hold it up here, a binder clip instead of my normal straight pins. There we go. Instead of my straight pins, just because it is going to be reusable and washable and holding bodily fluids, I don't want it to leak everywhere. There's times I've got to kind of stretch my fabric. You can see where it was kind of, if I let it go, it wrinkles right there. Some people use a walking foot. I've tried it. And honestly, the noise irritates the crud out of me, so I do not use a walking foot. And these are what are called hidden core pads. If you can see this other line here, it's also on this side here. That means that the core of my pad is on the inside. Let me grab another one that I haven't turned yet. And So here's the pad, and I'm literally stitching on this line right here for the, right here. This is that same line. I did have a petition posted on my my Facebook store. It was pinned to the top for a while. I can go back and repin it to the top. That would say that you're against the FDA charging small businesses such as myself and work-at-home moms that enormous fee to make and sell these reusable products. If anybody is interested in that, please let me know and I can get you the link so that you can read more onto it. I've actually got a couple different links. I have a link for the petition and I have a link for the FDA guidelines that they want us to follow, so you can read what all that's about. All I'm doing right now, I'm trimming, getting close to my end, so I'm trimming my threads here so I don't have to deal with them getting all tangled up when I get to that end. And this is my opening where I turned it, so I just want to make sure that's all nice and smooth and tucked in and pretty. And you can see it kind of got stuck under there. It's where the walking foot comes in handy. Things tend not to get stuck as much. But I just take a pin and I poke it in the back and just kind of help feed it through the thicker fabric here. Alright, we're nearing the home stretch here. Again, I'm going to try to line this seam up with my current seam. Try to turn the corner about the same spot. And here's where I started. And I'm going to run over it a little bit, and then I'm going to back stitch and go back forward. And that just locks those seams all nice and pretty in place. And then snip, pull it through, snip, and I will zoom away from my machine there. And there we go. All I have left is my snaps, and it's all pretty. Couple fuzzies to pick off. There we go. Couple fuzzies to pick off, but not too many. And there's my turtle pad. All right, guys. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks.